Alright, sup guys, check out my Steve Harrington shirt. Sup fam, it's your girl Shay, aka Echo Girl, and I'm here with another commentary video. So, my last video, I kind of just ranted for like ever about being American. Ranted about being American. Oh goodness. Okay, I ranted about America's treatment of K-pop, but mainly BTS because they're really the only one that's had that treatment as of late. And I really had to get that off my chest. So that's why I decided to make a video about it. This video is definitely going to be a little bit more comical than the other one. I think the other one was very serious in tone and kind of preachy. But this is also, again, my own opinions. Gotta open up with my own opinions, my own thoughts. This has nothing to do with anybody else, but this is something that I have been wanting to talk about for a while, and now that I'm doing YouTube videos, I'm getting this out. Okay, so today's video is going to be about what it is like to be over the age of 25 and listen to K-pop. And this is just from my point of view. I can't speak for anybody else. So if anybody else is over 25 and listens to K-pop and wants to indulge me, leave a comment, please. Thank you. So, I'm just going to open this video by saying, I'm going to be 28 in a few months. Just let that sink in, guys. Let that sink in. Okay, now that that's sunk in, I'm going to be 28. I really don't feel like I should be 28. Every single day of my life, I'm like, I need an adultier adult. Like, I don't know how I've been allowed to adult this far. And sometimes I still don't feel like I'm an adult because I'm at home with my dad. And I really don't, like, know much about adult stuff. As far as, like, needed to. I'm sure there's an app for that. There's an app for everything nowadays. So, you know, but I am going to be 28 years old this year, and I do believe, first and foremost, that age is just a number. Age is just how many years you've been on this earth. It has nothing to do with what goes on in your head. And I do believe that I'm still very much a kid at heart. I still like to have fun. I still like to be goofy. I still like to do my thing, but I also like to go to bed at 9 o'clock most of the time if I can. It doesn't always happen that way, especially now that I'm a YouTuber. I don't go to bed at 9 o'clock. Who goes to bed at 9 o'clock when you're a YouTuber? So I got into K-pop. When I got into K-pop, I was 25? Yeah, I was 25 because it was 2016. So I was 25 when I got into K-pop. And as I've gotten older, I've realized a few things. So here they are. The first thing that sucks about being over 25 and listening to K-pop is everyone you interact with is probably under the age of 18. Yeah. So when I first got into K-pop and I first started, like, changed my Tumblr over, I started the K-pop Tumblr, I was all like, yeah, I'm gonna have a K-pop Tumblr, I'm gonna have, like, all these K-pop friends, and then the only people who were following me were, like, 14 years old. I can't believe that, like, I'm older than, like, I'm old enough to say that it's weird that 14-year-olds are following me, because I've been using the internet for so long, so, like, I don't think about it, but I don't engage with kids. I try not to talk to kids, like, in that manner. I mean, if you leave comments, if you, like, send me a message, I'm gonna respond to you, but I'm not gonna start a friendship with you. I'm not gonna hang out with you. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not doing that because I'm a grown woman and I do not want to go to jail. All you need is one person to think something's a little weird, and then next thing you know, you've got people tearing your house apart, going through your phone. Yeah, no, I'm good. So the one thing I noticed when I joined the fandom is that with all these groups that are up and coming, they have a young fan base. They have fan bases that are generally under the age of 18. So most of the people that you're gonna meet when you join these groups, or like this fandom, are going to be like younger than 18. And that was really hard for me to stomach because I really liked the music, and at the time, my ex-fiance that I was with, like, she didn't get it. She was like, what? You know, like, why do you like K-pop so much? Like, I don't like that. Like, I don't like that. She wasn't into it. So it was hard because I was the only person that liked it, you know. I had no friends in real life that listened to them, and it was really crappy. Like, it was really crappy. So, and most of the people I interacted with were under the age of 18, and I didn't really interact with that many people. I just started to, like, distance myself. The second thing that sucks about being a K-pop fan over the age of 25, I say 25 because, like, when you're between, like, 18 and 25, like, there's still a little bit of a grace period where it's not as weird, but once you reach 25 and you're over that, these things are just weird. The other thing kind of ties into the first one, not having any friends that like K-pop, because they all think it's for teenagers. So, last year, or a few years ago actually, when I first got into K-pop, like I said, my ex-fiance, she was like, that's dumb, why do you like that? My cousin kind of likes K-pop, we talk about it every now and then. She's not really as big into it as I am, and when she was around, we were close. That was my K-pop buddy. We talked about BTS, we talked about other K-pop groups. And then she moved. And when she moved, that was kind of like the slap in the face with reality. I had just started a new relationship. I was, I'm dating a guy that's in his 30s. All of his friends, most of his friends are in their 30s. When they all found out I liked K-pop, none of them made fun of me, but there was that moment where they were like, oh, that's cool. That moment of hesitation, like, we're not going to make fun of you because you're our best friend's girlfriend, but God, do we want to make fun of you because that is sad that you are 27 and you like BTS. That's sad. A lot of them have been really cool about it though. I went to a party one night at somebody's house, and they had like a group playlist where you could add songs, and I didn't add any songs because I'm the kind of person, I'm like, I don't know what you want to listen to. Don't ask me. If it was up to me, we'd be listening to the freaking K-pop station all night, you know, because that's what I like. So I didn't add anything, and then I was sitting there talking to one of my friends, and all of a sudden I heard DNA start up, and I just like froze. And I looked around, and then one of the girls came up to me, and she like hugs me, and she's like, I put this on the playlist for you. And I was like, I love you. So they're cool, they're supportive about it, but they're just not into it. It's not their thing. And you know, same goes for my family. They're like, why do you like that? Why are you into that? You know, it's hard to explain it to people because they see it as a teenage trend. They don't get it. So it kind of sucks when, like, you know, things like the Love Yourself movie came out and the Burn the Stage movie came out. I had to go see those by myself. And luckily, when I saw the Burn the Stage movie, I wasn't the oldest person in the audience, which was great. There was quite a few ladies that were actually over 30 and 40 that were there. There was one lady who told me that she had gone and seen them in concert and got to go to their sound check, and I don't know how old she was, but when I told her how old I was, she was like, oh honey, I'm way past that. And I was like, and then there was another lady that was there with her daughter that was just like, oh yeah, no, I love them just as much as my daughter. And I thought that was pretty cool. Like, I thought that was pretty neat. But it sucked that I had to go by myself because I had no friends to go with. And all that changed in October when I met my best friend. We live in two different states, but when I met her, she's, you know, in the same boat as I am, being an older K-pop fan. Like, something about meeting somebody who you have so much in common with that also likes the same thing that you like, that's in the fandom, the same thing. It just was like perfect. It just gelled together perfectly. And we're gonna see each other in May for the BTS concert, and then again in July. We're basically spending 2 weeks together because she's coming down to Florida with her daughter, and we're just spending the whole week together. And then I'm going back with her, and going to see Monsta X in concert. So it's really nice to be able to say I have somebody to do these things with, because I never had anybody to do these things with. I never thought I was going to get to see BTS in concert, because I didn't have any friends that would go with me, and they always perform out of state. I didn't want to go by myself, but no, I have her now, and it's really awesome to have somebody that I can share that with that's my age, but I don't have to worry about going to jail for being friends with them. So that's the second thing that sucks. The third thing that sucks about being an older K-pop fan is that you kind of start to lead a double life. When I first got into K-pop, I wasn't as rabid, I guess, as I am now. I don't consider myself rabid in the sense that like I'm always losing my mind, but I am that kind of person that like I like to own K-pop merch. I like to have my walls decorated in my groups that I love. I'll go and spend money on the albums if I can. And I can usually keep myself pretty well contained and no one knows. But like for me, like I have kind of posted a couple of things here and there on Facebook when I used to use Facebook about BTS. Instagram, I'm being a little bit more open now, even though there are people who know me in real life on Instagram as well. I'm being a little bit more open about it, and I'm just, especially because now I'm done doing YouTube, I'm trying to get people to watch my channel. So I'm posting about it, but I see all my in real life friends liking my posts about BTS, and I'm just like, I know you're just doing that to support me. I know you don't really care about BTS. You're just saying that you support my decision. And it's like, I have to keep some of that tone down. I do have a BTS key like lanyard for my keys, my car keys. And I keep it in like my pocket at work, and I never take it out. And when I'm at work and all that stuff, I'm a completely different human being. And like, even like my boyfriend, bless his heart, if he ever finds this video, he has absolutely no idea how deep it runs. He has absolutely, like, if he ever saw my TikTok, I'm pretty sure the relationship would be over right there. And honestly, like, it's who I am. Like, I'm a big K-pop fan. I like to have fun. It goes hand in hand. But I feel like I have to lead a double life, because when I step out away from my friend group, I say that in quotations because they're all people online, but when I step away from my friend group that likes K-pop, and I step into the real world with my friend groups that don't, and my friend groups that don't know how much I do or don't really get it, I have to turn all of that off. I have to turn the switch, flip the switch immediately. And I don't usually have people come over to my house, because if they saw my wall, they saw my room, they would probably think I needed help. I try not to wear my BTS shirts when I go out with certain people, because I know that, like, if I get a comment on it, it's going to be a little embarrassing for them. My ex used to not really care too much about it, I guess, because I used to wear BTS shirts all the time when I went to Universal Studios, like, all the time. And I actually used to get a lot of comments from the girls that worked there. They'd be like, I love your shirt. That's so cool. But yeah, so I kind of feel like I'm leading a double life a lot of the time. I feel like I have to hide a certain part of myself, and that in and of itself sucks, because you don't really want to ever hide who you are, but you also don't want to constantly be told you're too old to be part of this fandom. Which leads me to point number 4. Point number 4 that sucks about being a K-pop fan. Oh, that's over 25. You're usually older than the groups that you like. When I first discovered BTS, because they're my bias group, they're the group that got me into K-pop, so it always goes back to BTS. When I first discovered BTS, the first person I liked was Jungkook. Yeah, you do the math. And I remember saying, wait, I don't know how old this guy is, so before I throw myself into this, like, liking of this guy, let's slow our roll, flip the switch, kind of, like, find out how old he is. And I scrolled down to the comments, and the first top comment was all of the years they were born and each member. And they said, because it was the music video for Dope, the person had said that what they were wearing. She said, Jungkook, police officer uniform, September 1st, 1997. I actually physically felt my stomach knot up, and I almost like dry heaved. I was like, he's only 18. He is only 18 years old. Okay, that is nope. So that immediately stopped. That came to a full and complete stop. Although I do have a Jungkook sweater and a Jungkook shirt that I got, because I actually had my mom order me a Jungkook sweater for Christmas. I asked her for it for Christmas before I knew how old he was. So I had her order it for me for Christmas. And then the Jungkook shirt, I actually got lucky enough to find. It was my BTS tank top that I wore in my Young More Dream makeup look. I got lucky enough to find that shirt, and the only one they had was Jungkook, and I was like, I love that shirt, so I'm buying it. I don't even care that it's Jungkook. So those are the only two things I have that are Jungkook related. Actually, I do have some Lomo cards too. I bought those before I knew how old he was. And I think someone for Christmas bought me a Jungkook ring. And opening all those things on Christmas, I was just like, he's only 19. I think he turned 19 that year. I was like, yeah, it was bad. He was only 19. He was only 18 actually when I started liking him, and then he turned 19. And I'm like, yikes! Yikes! So yeah, that was that. And as I've stated many times, my bias is J-Hope. That is my baby. I love him to death. He's the son. He's wonderful. He's born in 1994. You can do the math. And I also found out a pattern that out of my 4 main groups, every single one of my biases in my 4 main groups were born in 1994. And they were all born within 4 months of each other. It goes Kyungwon, J-Hope, Jackson, and Somi. Like, they were all born within 4 months, the first 4 months of 1994. I don't know what happened in 1994 for me, but apparently that's like my year. 1994 was my year. Alex Gaskarth was wrong. This is not my year. 1994 was. Anyways, so that's another thing that sucks, is that you're usually going to be older than all the groups that you like, with the exception of a couple of groups that are out there, a couple of members of groups that are out there. I mean, I'm the same age as a couple of members of EXO, or at least close to the same age. And I'm younger than a couple of them, I think, or 1 or 2. I don't remember all their birthdays. I sometimes forget. I'm not gonna lie to you, because it's a lot of birthdays to remember. I feel like I'd be having a cake every single day, like, happy birthday! So that was point number 4. Okay, so the 5th and final reason why it sucks to be a K-pop fan over 25, and this is one that it never really bothered me until I got TikTok. And now that I have TikTok, it's something that haunts me every night. You are too old to be here. That is something that I hear so much on TikTok, is that I am too old to be here. And it eats away at me. When I first got into K-pop and everything, when I first started listening to K-pop, being my age, being 27, being 1991, it didn't bother me. Because I was just thinking, it's music, you know, and I can be obsessed with something, I can have an obsession. I mean, you're dumb if you think adults don't have obsessions. Like, people crashed the ticket sites to buy tickets to see Avengers Endgame. Pop figures sell like hotcakes, and the majority of the people that buy pop figures are over the age of 20. They're not kids. Like, if you think for a second that adults don't have obsessions, you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. If I took my camera out right now and showed you the room that my brother has, like, it's actually my niece's room that she sleeps in when she comes over, but if I showed you that room, you wouldn't think that a grown man, like, that's a room for a grown man, you would believe that was my niece's room. If I showed you, not because it's girly, but because of how many figurines he has for Marvel and DC. So if you think that obsessions end when you become an adult, they don't. just get more money to fund the obsessions. Yet and still, for some reason, being a K-pop fan is something that people can't accept if you're over the age of 25. They can't accept it. I have family that had no problem when my entire bedroom was Spider-Man. When I first moved back to my parents' house, I had Spider-Man bedding. I had a whole wall full of Spider-Man posters. I had Spider-Man everywhere. And then I decided I was going to take all of that down and redo it all to be K-pop, because the only reason I did Spider-Man when I first moved in was because I thought that my boyfriend would be spending more time here, and I figured, you know, if he's going to be spending time here, I'm going to make it like Spider-Man, you know, like, because he likes Spider-Man. Well, his schedule changed, my schedule changed, I started going to school, things started getting crazy, he doesn't spend very, very much time here, and then I started kind of realizing that the whole concept of that makes me uncomfortable, because, like, you know, I live with my parents now, so I don't really like the idea of him coming over and staying the night, or him coming over and hanging out. I don't know, it makes me uncomfortable. Anyways, so I figured I'm going to change my room to what I want it to be, which is, I want the K-pop on here. So I put the K-pop posters up, and then I had my family being like, why'd you do that? Kind of, like, looking like, okay, you got all those boys on your wall, huh? And I'm just like, yeah, I got all those boys on my wall. Yeah, I do. I have all those boys on my wall, because that's what I want to look at when I'm in my room, relaxing. But to everyone, it's weird that I have it like that I have K-pop posters, and I have K-pop shirts, and I have all this K-pop memorabilia. It's weird, but it's not weird. It wasn't weird when it was Spider-Man. It was the same thing. It looked like a 10-year-old boy's bedroom when you walked in here, because there was Spider-Man everywhere. But that was okay that it looked like a 10-year-old boy's bedroom. Now it's not okay. It's not okay. No, you know, it makes people uncomfortable. But nothing that makes my family uncomfortable. They just kind of like laugh, and they're just like, oh, you got all those boys on your wall, huh? All that BTS. And I'm just like, yeah, I do. What you gonna do about it? I'm just like, nothing. Have at it, you know. They're chill in that aspect. But, like, if I don't get it from non-K-pop people, if I don't get it from friends that I've had, people I've encountered who are just kind of like, you're too old to be obsessed with this. I get it from freaking people that are in the fandom on TikTok that are under the age of 18. I get it from the 10-year-olds, the 9-year-olds, the 13-year-olds, the 15-year-olds who will comment on my videos and say,
you're too old for J-Hope. You're too old to like BTS. You're too old to be here. You're too old.
It's like the only thing you guys know how to say on TikTok is you're old. Like, I'm sorry that I'm 27. I can't change that. Trust me, if I could stop time, I would go back to when I was like 23 and just freeze frame. But, yeah, that's all I hear on TikTok is that I'm old and I no longer. And after a while, it starts to eat away at you. And last year, I started to feel a little bit embarrassed about being a K-pop fan. Not because K-pop is an embarrassing thing, but because I am over 25 and I'm a K-pop fan. I started to feel a little embarrassed, so I started to distance myself from the fandom. I stopped listening to K-pop. It was right around the time that Love Yourself Tear had come out, and I think I listened to 2 of the songs. I listened to Fake Love, and I think I listened to The Truth Untold. And those were the only 2 songs I listened to at the time from the album. I've heard the whole thing now, but back then, those were the only two songs I listened to the entire time. I remember I was actually at my boyfriend's house. I think I had stayed the night at his house, and I woke up the next day, and they had dropped the video for Fake Love. And I remember he had just gone in the shower, and I put it on my phone really quiet, and I watched it. And then when he came out of the shower, I stopped it. And as I was driving home, I had this moment of, like, I had an epiphany. Yeah, I meant to say that. I had an epiphany that I was hiding my eagerness to watch this music video from my boyfriend, because my boyfriend is a grown man, and I felt embarrassed about making something. And it's not that he makes me feel that way, like, he doesn't. He always tells me, you don't have to hide. He even wanted to go see BTS with me before I met my best friend, and I flat out told him no, because I think that's weird. Like, he went to see All Time Low with me, and that's different, because that's All Time Low, but I can't take him. I could never take him to see BTS. I could never take him. And I think he's kind of grateful that I met my best friend, because when I told him I was going to see BTS in concert, I feel like he breathed a sigh of relief, like, I don't have to be the one to do it. You know? Like, he would have, if I really wanted to see them that badly, he would have, but I think he's just grateful he doesn't have to, because I have someone else to go with, someone else to go fangirl and all that stuff with. But it hit me that I was hiding it from him. Like, I thought that I was doing it out of respect because it was still early and he had just woken up, and I was like, I'll just wait until he's out of the room and I'll watch it. But I mean, he was up and like doing stuff in the room, like, you know, getting his stuff together, and I could have watched it at any time, but I legitimately felt embarrassed. I legitimately felt like he's gonna judge me, or he's gonna want to see what I'm watching, and then he's gonna look and he's gonna be like, are you really watching that? Or he's gonna be like, oh, okay, not my interest, and I'm gonna feel awkward. Like, it may not be like he's trying to, or like he may not mean it like that, but that's what I felt in my head. Like, even when there was a trailer, when we went to see Into the Spider-Verse, the trailer for the Love Yourself movie came on, and I kind of, like, my ears perked up and I got all excited, and he like pat me on the leg, like, and it made me feel awkward. Not like because he touched me, but it made me feel awkward because I felt like he was kind of saying, okay, fangirl, okay. And I'm just like, I gotta learn how to reel that in. And again, that goes back to like the leading a double life thing. Like, you have to like shut part of yourself off when you're with people. But then if like BTS just randomly attacks you, or any of your other groups just randomly attack you while you're in public, you're just like, how do I turn this off? You're not ready for it. So I got to the point where I was like, I have to hide this, so I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'm just gonna not listen to it. You know, even a friend of mine who now is like, dude, like, I played a couple of BTS songs for her, and she was like, oh, they're really good. It's a friend of mine. She wasn't really like down for it when I first started hanging out with her. She was like, K-pop. And when I went to go visit her, I remember just being like awkward when she was in my car and the K-pop song came on. Like, I immediately like wanted to change it, but I also really wanted to listen to it, so I let it play. But I also felt really awkward, and like, she didn't say anything, but it was me. It's in my head. It's like, I feel like people are judging me, so I'm just like, I'm not gonna be part of this fandom anymore. And it's a lot easier just to do it that way than to be a part of the fandom. So I really got tired of feeling like I was too old, and then like I joined TikTok and I started posting BTS videos and K-pop videos on TikTok, and I started getting a lot of comments from people saying that I was too old, to the point that some of my most popular videos I had to shut the comments off of, because I was getting sick of hearing that. I was getting sick of hearing, you're too old, you're too old, you're too old, you're too old. You know, I know, because I'm 27. I know that I'm going to be 28 in August. But, I don't feel like I'm old. I don't feel like I'm too old to be here. I feel like it's a musical genre, and if I like it, I like it. But then I start to wonder if I'm one of those women who, when Justin Bieber was first coming out, if I'm one of those women that were like in their 30s that had cardboard cutouts of Justin Bieber, or like the Twilight ladies. Like, yeah, I start to wonder if I'm like that, and then I start to cringe a little at myself and think, I need to slow it that freak down. So yeah, there's that. So there you have it. That's my video about being an older K-pop fan and the plight that I've experienced these last 2.5 years. But you know what? I wouldn't change it for the world. I think that the K-pop community can be, while it has its flaws, it can be a great, welcoming community. I have made a lot of friends that are all adults, not over 25, but they're adults. I've made a lot of friends. I've discovered a lot of great, talented groups. I've been inspired. Actually, to be quite honest, if not for Sugar, I would not be going to school for music production right now. He gave me the passion to write and record back. Like, listening to his story and his journey, he's like one of my biggest inspirations right now. And he's an extreme. I love watching him work. I love videos where they show Burnham Stage was like, yes, give me all of that sugar content where he's working on music. Like, I love it. When he was in the music store and he was running around, I was like, I feel that on a spiritual level. Like, but yeah, I really wouldn't change it for the world. As difficult as it can be sometimes, as many times as I feel like I did back when I took my break last year and I left the fandom for a little bit. I don't feel like me when I'm not being K-pop, K-pop AF. When I'm not being K-pop AF, I don't feel like me. This is who I am, this is what I like, and I'll probably still like it even when I'm old. I probably, I might say there tomorrow, X together, text, TXT, I don't know how you say their name. I love their music, but it does feel weird because they are so young. They're like babies. And I'm like, oh, I support y'all. I support your music. Their music is so great. I love their music so much, but they are babies. And I'm not in K-pop for like the guys, but it's just funny to me because it's just like, oh, you guys are so young. But then again, one of my favorite singers right now is Billie Eilish, and she's what, 17, 18? Like, she's like a kid, but that girl writes some deep stuff for a kid. Like, deep, relatable, like, I can relate to this stuff, and I'm an adult. So I think, again, age is just a state of mind. You can be an old soul at age 15, you can be young at heart at age 27. I know I am. Nothing wrong with it. So if you guys agree, disagree, if you're an older K-pop fan and you've experienced some of the things I've experienced, leave a comment. Tell me some of your experiences. I'd love to hear it. And if you're a younger K-pop fan and you can feel this on a spiritual level just because you've been through some of it, also leave a like. And I mean like younger between the ages of 18 and 25. Not like if you're like 12. Like if you're 12, you are right where you need to be. You're in the perfect spot for this right now. But again, leave a comment down below. Hit the like button if this video was relatable for you. I don't know, subscribe. Hit that little bell for the notifications so you can hear me talk about more trash. Say more of my trash opinions, And I will be getting back to doing the makeup videos. I have other stuff that I have planned coming up. So, as always, stay hydrated, take good care of yourself, and love you guys.